Hey guys, it's Damien from Marketing Food Online. So I've had a lot of questions about where to buy spices in bulk, how to actually get them in wholesale, and give a variety of websites to choose from. So I'm actually going to dive into my laptop here on my desk and walk you through 14 different sites that I have found that will be great for you to source your spices from. Now, we're going to go over several different variations as far as the price points, some that offer free shipping and some that don't, and a little bit of the pros and the cons of dealing with the different websites from my opinion. So we're going to dive into those 14 sources for your spices right now. All right, so as I mentioned in the introduction, I'm going to cover in my laptop here 14 different spice companies that you can actually get your spice blends from, or even just assorted spices and make your own blends. I'm going to give you some of the pros and the cons, and then talk about some of these websites that offer free shipping with some of the minimums that they have, and even get into Alibaba, which is actually a great place to get spices from. But there's a couple of things with Alibaba that I'm going to go over to make sure that you get the right source and you make sure you get the right pricing and the quality. So let's dive right into it. I've got 14 of them open here on my laptop, and the first one right off the bat is Spice Jungle. Now, a lot of these websites that I'm going to cover are going to offer free shippings. Of course, they're going to do that with minimums. Now, most of the ones that I wanted to show you specifically in this video are going to have relatively low minimums, especially if you're a business or you're looking to become a business that's going to be selling spices or reselling them or repackaging them. Many of those have anywhere from like $50 to $75, and some of them have about $200 or $300, which is actually still relatively low to get free shipping, because at that price point, you're going to be buying a lot and it's going to weigh a lot. So if you can get free shipping, that's even better. So the first one is Spicejungle.com. All right, Spicejungle.com actually has not only a bunch of spices, as I'll show you here briefly on this side, but they do offer baking ingredients. They have a lot of salts and peppercorns that are whole kernel peppercorns. They have loose leaf teas and a whole bunch of other products. But mainly we're going to look at the spices. So now let's go through here, and I'm going to just randomly grab some of these and look at the price points. When you look at most of these, they're going to say as low as a certain dollar amount, okay? And what that means basically is that's one of the largest. Let's look into the black garlic powder. That's going to be their lowest price point for the largest purchase that you can do as far as the per pounds. So some of these will go lower. So for instance, you can get, here's what I mean. So if you go over here and you've got a 1 ounce bag, it's going to be $16.14 for 1 ounce. Normally these websites, and as I mentioned, I'll go through them, okay? Most of these are going to be best when you purchase at about a 5, 10, or 25 pound price point, obviously. Many of them may offer pretty good pricing for 1 pound. This particular product is a little bit pricey because it's a black garlic powder, and that has a tendency to be a little more pricier because it's a really unique spice blend. But what you want to look for is the spices that are going to give you that 5 and 10 pound price point. So let's go back over here and let me show you what I mean by that. So cardamom. Cardamon's also, these are really unique spices that this website has in particular. Ground cardamom, and then let me show you the cayenne pepper. All right, so let's take a look at this one really quick. So you can get this one as low as $5.59, and let me see if that's per ounce or per pound. So this one's $13.79. So for 1 pound, that's relatively on the high side for cayenne pepper. I would go up to about the 5 to the 10 pound. See, once you get to the 10 pound point, you're looking at about $5 a pound, okay? So what I'm doing, I just want you to just take a look at some of these websites and give you some of the price points that are really good and the best way to actually purchase them as far as the weight goes. Next one is Spiceology, Spiceology.com. Now, they have a variety of spices that are set in either 12 ounce or 64 ounce. They offer a wholesale pricing. This is actually for the food service side. The great thing about this is $40. You get free shipping in the continental US for only $40. That's really, really low, okay? And again, you want to look at, if you're going to do this as a wholesale, as a business, you want to buy it in bulk, always try to go to the largest within your budget. Try to go with the largest packaging they offer, because that'll cost a lot less than, of course, smaller packages, because you're not going to resell their package in 12 ounce. Now, from there, I always get the question here is, if I buy Damien, I get a product, can I break this down and put my name on it? Yes, you can. If you buy a product, no matter what it is, in a large packaging, if you get it in a bulk size, you can bring it into your facility and break it down and put your label on it. Now, the only thing that you can't do For instance, if you bought, let's say M&Ms, and I know this is an odd example with spices, but if you bought a candy, let's say M&Ms and it's trademarked, it has the logo. You can't put your own name on it and say that it's your M&Ms because M&Ms obviously is a trademarked candy, and that's something you can't do. When it comes to spices, though, you can buy them in bulk, however big you want, put them in 4-ounce bags, 6-ounce, 8-ounce, 1-pound bags, whatever you wish, and you can put your name on it. Okay, you can slap your private label, you can put your own logo, whatever it may be. Spiceology. All right, let's move on to the next one. This one I love. This is Webster On. Now I've done some videos in my YouTube channel about Webster On, but believe it or not, they have some amazing spices that they offer. A ton of them actually. These are 15 pounds of cinnamon sticks. You can get 25 pounds of black peppercorn. They have a variety of the medley peppercorns. This goes on and on and on. Now, let me show you really quick how the website works. This is websteronstore.com. They have whole, flakes, granulated, ground, minced. So you can designate based upon what you want to look at. And you can get it ground. Let me show you this really quick. Already ground up. So depending on the type of spices you're looking to get, if you want to do whole, if you're looking to have them minced, ground, or even granulated, or even the flake form, you can get those pre-done with websteronstore.com by buying them in larger boxes and again, just breaking them down. Now, prices on these will vary. The only thing that I do love the variety that Webster On Store does have. The only thing I don't like is the shipping. Unfortunately, you do have to pay for shipping. They do have a program set up. It's very expensive in my opinion. It's about $100 a month. You get free shipping on any order anywhere in the US, no matter the size. But if for 1 month you don't necessarily order anything, you're still paying $100 every month. You get free shipping for that. Otherwise, they do charge you shipping. Is it a lot? It's actually not that bad. I recommend if you place an order with websteronstore.com and you're buying spices on wholesale, make sure you get about $200 to $300 worth of product. The orders that I bought from Webster On Store now for probably 8 or 9 years now. They have a lot lower. For some reason, the shipping does go down about the $200 to $300 mark. It goes down considerably. Of course, it'll vary based on where you are, of course. But anyways, websteronstore.com, you can see, and I won't go through every single spice. They have a ton. And you can obviously pick through whatever you want. If you want, again, ground or flaked or minced or whole, you simply just pick that over here. All right. So next up, all right, so now Alibaba.com. So can you get spices on Alibaba? Yes. And to be honest with you, the reason why I have a smile on my face is that this is one of the better sites for bulk spices, in my opinion, that you can get brought in from outside the U.S. And actually, some suppliers are within the U.S. as well. But you can literally pick out any particular type of spice that you're looking for. You can also, as a matter of fact, one other thing I wanted to show you in a second is you can get spice bottles from Alibaba very cheap. Now, you do have to buy quite a bit of them though. But if you're looking to start a spice business, obviously you would need a large quantity of spice bottles and containers. I'll show you that in 1 second. So pepper, chili pepper, cinnamon, turmeric, round seeds if you have, or sticks, whatever it may be. But you type in spices, bulk spices even, on the search box. And here we go. Let me show you really quick. And it pops up here. And now some of the minimums may be a little higher than what you need, but look at this. Almost 13,000 spices that you can choose from. That's pretty crazy. And again, I won't go through 13,000 spices in the video, so you can take a look at this. But can you get it from Alibaba? Yes. Now here's what I wanted to show you. On the left side, you can actually choose the country that you're looking to buy from, okay? So if you prefer to work with someone in Canada, simply tick the box, and it will give it a second. It'll pull up all the suppliers in Canada. Okay, you can see right here, the flag, the country flag there of Canada. And now this one has a lot of really high ratings. So this is definitely something you want to look at as well, is you want to look at the rating and the feedback, okay? Also the amount of time they've been on here. A lot of these vendors have been on here for years and they have really high ratings. I would definitely trust them if you're looking to buy in bulk. Now, some of them have really high minimums, some of them don't. I mean, for instance, 90 tons minimum, that's probably someone who's on a huge manufacturing facility. If you're just starting out, though, you can still get great bulk pricing on spices, Alibaba.com. All right, next up, AmericanSpiceCompany.com. American Spice Company also has an enormous amount of blends and seasonings here. And again, you can designate what you want to look at on this side. So let's say barbecue rubs. It's going to give you a variety of them here. And we'll take a look at those. So you can get anything you can imagine. So again, let's take a look. Just this is their basic barbecue rub called Knucklehead Rub. And from here, let me show you. You can get a 5-pound bag, which is actually, that's not bad at all. That's around about $9, $9 and change a pound. That's pretty decent. And of course, it gets even cheaper as you go up. $8 a pound and so on. So definitely check out AmericanSpice.com. They have a huge variety of products as well. And even just more than just spices, they even have flavoring powders and sugars and baking stuff as well. So, all right, next up, nuts.com. Now, you probably have had some of my videos you've heard me talk about nuts.com. I actually use them as well. There's a handful of ingredients I get from them from our candy business. They have a lot of great products. Now, the quality of the product is outstanding. Now, as far as the shipping is concerned, they do have a minimum. Here it is, $59. So you get actually free shipping for $60. This is fantastic. Especially, again, if you're just starting a spice business and you want to sell spices online, maybe you can order a smaller quantity and get them at a free shipping price point because you don't have to buy 800 pounds or 500 pounds, okay? And again, they have 268. The selection for spices is not bad. They don't have as much as the other companies, but this is actually a candy and snack business that also sells spices. So definitely take a nuts.com. Next up, foodservicedirect.com. This is a little different. If you want to get in the reselling business, if you're wanting to actually buy these types of products that have brand names, purchasing them, resell them on, even eBay or Amazon, bonanza.com or walmart.com, or even your own website on Shopify or Weebly, you can purchase these in bulk because they come in like case packs. And let me give you an example. You can simply buy this product, put it on your website, mark it up, and sell it if you're not in the business of making your own spices. So you can get 8-ounce jar of this, Tony Chachers, I think if I say that probably right or wrong, 12-pack for $30. That's like a little less, about $2 and change, I think. The retail stores sell this for around $4.99 to $5, so you can double your money on this type of a spice product. So again, you can go to foodservicedirect.com and you can actually purchase these products and simply resell them if that's what you want to do. Now, next up, myspicer.com. This is kind of a really cool website. They have a variety of also whole types of spices that are whole. You also get powders if you're looking for something ground up. What's really great is they have a huge amount of products over here aside from spices. So if you're looking to get into the spice business and add other types of products to your line just to make more money, these types of websites are also great because they offer baking supplies, cooking supplies, candy making, and dry flavorings, etc., etc. Okay, so for instance, barbecue grilling, let's take a look at that one. And again, here you can see a ton of them. And again, depending on the size, let's go to their basic barbecue seasoning. Depending on the size you get obviously a bigger discount with the size. So here is the size. So let's say you got 25 pounds, $147, and you're all set to go. Again, this would come, and also this gets free shipping, $75 or more. Another low minimum website that you don't have to buy $800 worth of product, get free shipping. So let's go to the next one. Next one up, we got spiceforless.com. This was actually a pretty cool site I just came across a few weeks ago, researching for this video, and they have a huge amount of different seasonings. So for instance, adobo seasonings. Now, keep in mind too, you can buy individual spices and blend your own, as I mentioned before, or buying these types of spice blends that are pre-made and simply putting your name on it cuts down on time. I've actually done a handful of my client consults I did recently with a gentleman who was doing spices, and I mentioned to him, hey, I know you have your own brand, you have your own mix, you have some stuff. You can also look into just adding pre-made existing blends to your product lineup. And again, you want to look at the 5-pound. Look at this. This is about $8. That's really cheap for a pound of spices. This is around $8 a pound, and of course it goes down and down from there. It's around $7 and so on. So you want to stick with that 5, 10, 20-pound mark price point. That's going to be the better pricing for you. Okay. And again, I'm just going to go through these websites. I'll have a link down below to our blog post that has all of these specific links, and you can simply click on them as you need them, okay? Next one, Monterey Bay Spice Company. They have some really high quality spices on this website. And they variety from curry powder, chili blends. And this is great because it's super easy to do. You can either get a quarter pound or a pound. 1 pound, like for instance, chili blend, $6 a pound. That's insanely cheap. Now, if you want to, again, you can get some of the full course spices that are whole and then blend them yourself. Now, this one particular, I don't think it's got a free shipping. No, I didn't notice a free shipping on this. I might be wrong, but I don't notice that. If they have a minimum, you don't get any free shipping for that one. Next up, so Mount Hope Wholesale. Sorry about that. There it is. Mount Hope Wholesale is spices and herb blends as well. This was great too. They over $60, you get free shipping. Again, a very minimum amount. They have a huge variety as well. Check out this huge lineup. It goes on and on and on. And fantastic selection of products there. Next one, myspicesage.com. Okay, so I've had a handful of you check out my other video I did about spice business. Now, the one thing that Spice Sage I like and I don't like is I do like the huge selection of products that they have on my Spice Sage. The only thing is that their pricing is a little bit on the higher side, in my opinion. For the product, you do get free shipping, but you do have the price point for the 5 pound, 10 pound is a bit pricey. Okay, and when you begin to break it down, you could make a good margin, but definitely check it out for yourself. Okay, make your own decision. But my Spice Sage is another great one as well. Next up, this is something that I'm excited to show you guys. Now, this is a actual directory. This is a spice export directory list. Now, they have a view. They have different types of spice manufacturers in the U.S., spice suppliers, wholesalers, and so on. This is a huge resource. This specifically is not a spice website itself. They don't sell websites. You can find a bunch of suppliers through this. It's a directory, okay, guys? So you definitely need to check out this website. It is a huge resource for starting a spice business online. Again, I'll have a link to this one as well in our blog. Down in the description, there'll be a link to the blog. It'll take you just right over there, and you can click on any of these, okay? So lastly, last but not least, Alum Spices. This one I like too as well because of the variety. It has a huge variety, and the price point is not that bad at all. Let me show you this. This, for instance, is a 50-pound box. Cayenne red pepper, 50-pound box for $2.67 a pound. That is insanely cheap. You could put this in a half-a-pound box and charge a half-a-pound bag, or even and charge about $10 a pound, or $10 for 8 ounces. So this is a great website because of the price point, but also the selection is huge. Okay, so Alum Spices is going to round up our 14 websites for your spice supplies. Now, definitely let me know down below if you've got any questions about these suppliers, or if you've even dealt with them and you've had an experience. Let us know in the description. If you have any questions, I'll try to get to it as soon as possible as well. So definitely check out these. These are some great wholesale spice suppliers. Allow you to resell online if you want to start an online spice business. If you want to sell spices on Amazon, you want to sell spices on eBay or Etsy, check them out as well. So I hope that guys helped you out a lot. If it did, give me a big thumbs up, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching Marketing Food Online. And if you are looking to create your own food truck, start a home-based food business under the cottage food law, franchise a food operation, start a packaged food business, private label your own food product, sell on Amazon, get your own online store, or sell food online,